McDonald's. It's hard to believe that all the success started out as a regular burger joint and a dream. As one of the world's largest fast food chains, McDonald's sure knows how to keep a business running. Ever since the first ever McDonald's opened shop in 1955, the restaurant has successfully turned itself into a global enterprise worth billions of dollars. And it would be naive to think that McDonald's makes its profits just by selling burgers and fries. So that is why in today's Behind the Business video, we will be taking a look at how the McDonald's Corporation really makes its money. Before we continue, make sure to give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. Almost 65 years after McDonald's stepped foot into the world of franchising, the restaurant now has over 38,000 outlets that serve about 70 million customers all day. Practically no other fast food chain has managed to expand its operations on such a grand scale, and that too so successfully. With every store selling more than 75 burgers a second, you would think that most of the company's money is generated through sales, but that's where you're wrong. The truth is that McDonald's is more of a real estate business than a fast food restaurant. While the company runs on serving delicious burgers and milkshakes that are affordable and easy to eat, that's not how McDonald's makes most of its profits. But then, where do these billions of dollars come from? That answer is simple: franchising. Out of the thousands of McDonald's restaurants all over the world, only 5% of them are company-owned, and the rest of them are all franchised. However, McDonald's has a franchising model that's a little different from every other chain out there. Unlike traditional franchising, where the purchase of the property is made by the franchisee, the McDonald's Corporation owns all of its property. This means that the McDonald's Corporation actually buys out potential properties and leases them to the franchisee as part of the franchising deal. So, you are probably wondering why. Why go through the trouble of acquiring a new piece of real estate with every new franchising deal? Well, for starters, by owning the property, there is constant cash flow coming from the lease payments every month. This provides a healthy amount of cash for McDonald's to continue expansion. By controlling the property, you also hold the franchisees in your hand. Should they dip in the standards, the lease on the property can be taken back. Once the restaurants are up and running, all of the expenses are handled by the individuals who are responsible for running the restaurant. The franchisees also have to pay the McDonald's Corporation $45,000 franchise fee and a monthly service fee, which is equal to 4% of the gross sales of the outlet. What's so great about all of this? Well, with a franchise system like this, McDonald's only has to spend a small amount of money while purchasing the property. After that, all the corporation does is wait for the franchise to start running, because after that, they keep receiving the rents and all the other fees without even lifting a finger. No wonder the company relies so heavily on its franchises for profit. It's an effortless profit, at least for the company. McDonald's started functioning on this business model in 1956. The idea was that the McDonald's company would lease a plot of land and the building for each restaurant. They would then sublease to the franchisee who would run the restaurant. The plan was further developed to eventually take out mortgages to own both the building and the land. The founder of McDonald's, Ray Kroc, soon established the Franchise Realty Corp. to find willing landowners to help the corporation turn this idea into a concrete reality. At first, McDonald's charged franchisees markups of 20% of lease costs, but it eventually increased this to 40%. Franchisees were responsible for insurance and taxes, ensuring a steady profit for the company as long as the restaurant stayed in business. And that's not all. If a certain franchise was doing well, the corporation would automatically increase the amount of rent it had to pay or the percentage of gross sales that the franchise would have to pay the corporation. According to analysts, McDonald's keeps about 82% of the revenue generated by franchisees, compared with only about 16% of the revenue from its company-operated locations, which is further trimmed by the costs incurred in operating these units. Former CFO of McDonald's, Harry J. Sonneborn, who came up with the idea of renting out franchises, has also admitted that the restaurant runs on real estate more than it does on food, which is what has helped them price their items so low compared to their competition. And if you look at it, it really is a win-win situation. The customers get to enjoy their meals at minimal prices, while the corporation makes sure that it doesn't suffer any financial losses through its heavy investment in real estate. This constant stream of money also helped McDonald's expand nationally and internationally. investing most of the profit into the accumulation of more land to set up even more franchises. Kroc was so invested in his franchises that he would actually fly around in a plane or helicopter looking for the best spots to set up McDonald's restaurants. He specifically looked for land near schools and churches in a community, helping the restaurant find its target audience, families. Even today, McDonald's restaurants are practically everywhere, but it's all strategic. Because the company markets itself as a family-friendly place, it also makes sure that all of its franchises are located in convenient locations, in malls, at airports, and near colleges. A huge percentage of the company's profits also come from its delivery services. After starting home delivery in 1993, McDonald's has since then expanded the number of restaurants that have delivery and takeaway as options, making it even more convenient for people to choose McDonald's when they want a quick meal. In 2017, McDonald's announced it would partner up with Uber Eats for home delivery for the first time in the US, and followed that up by adding other delivery services. These partnerships are part of their business strategy to keep up with the newer generations who prefer home delivery over pickup, helping them to cater to everyone. After all, McDonald's is famous for their good quality food that is served quickly and consistently across the globe. And the company has done all it can to make sure that their quality has remained consistently good throughout the years. And speaking of newer generations, McDonald's has done everything to ensure customer satisfaction, which is why the introduction of their digital platforms has proven to be a key factor in the company's success. By stepping into the digital world, McDonald's has expanded choices for how customers order, pay, and are served through additional functionality on its global mobile app, self-order kiosks, and technologies that enable conveniences such as table service and curbside pickup, adding to the company's customer experiences, helping them retain their target customers. As of 2020, McDonald's is operating on its well-established business model of franchising and leasing properties. Currently, the restaurant has 3 global business segments. Number 1, the US market, which is the largest source of all its profits. Number 2, the International Operated Markets, or IOM, including countries in which McDonald's operates restaurants, which are the Big 5 international markets: Australia, Canada, France, Germany, UK, along with Italy, Russia, Spain, and the Netherlands. And lastly, the International Developmental Licensed Markets, or IDL, and corporate, including all developmental licensee and affiliate markets in the McDonald's system, including corporate. With its stocks valued at $216 per share and the land on which the restaurants are situated valued at an estimated $16 to $18 billion, McDonald's is definitely not playing around with its revenue generation. As far as the future goes, the corporation has no plans on switching to a different business model. And why try to fix something that obviously isn't broken, right? But what McDonald's is definitely working on is expanding its franchising empire. In 2018, the company continued to evolve to a more heavily franchised business model and is currently about 93% franchised, with a long-term goal of approximately 95%. Along with that, the company also announced some changes in its global business structure, and the plan was called the Velocity Growth Plan, which is the food chain's customer-centric strategy that focuses on the most important profit-generating streams of the business after real estate, namely food, value, and customer experience. McDonald's is currently working on building even stronger customer relationships to make sure that everyone who chooses them receives an experience unlike anything else, to keep them coming back for more. The bottom line is that a company as successful as McDonald's didn't just grow out of nowhere. It took years of perfecting a business model that ensured its future stability, which is why, even with so much competition in the fast food market, no one has ever even come close to the success of McDonald's. So, what do you think about McDonald's strategy? Has it inspired you to do anything? Do let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for future notifications. Be inspired, and we will see you in the next one. Since you made it all the way to this point, here are 2 more videos that we know you're going to love. Go on, click it. You know you want to.